Hi everybody, it's Bonkai922. Now before I get into this Dusk Maiden Amnesia episode review, episode 4, I want to just say what happened today. Okay, I went to that Image Anime place. Now I didn't get anything unusual, I actually got one show that I tried to get last time and couldn't get, but I got this time. And another show that I thought, this place, they sell them like mad early. It's insane. This thing was available, Cat Planet Cuties. It doesn't come out until May 15th. I got it like 2-3 weeks early. And I also got the second season of Teleru. Yeah, that's pretty good. The unboxings of those will probably come tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. And that's probably gonna be it for videos, I think, along with a few here and there during the week. Now, on to the review. Dusk Maiden, Amnesia, episode 4. This one was kind of strange in a way. It was just weird in a way. It's summer basically, and this Kyrie is too. She's too confident about herself. She's just too up. She's sometimes she acts like a stuck-up bitch. I'm sorry, but she does act like a stuck-up bitch. So basically, she's saying to, who's she saying to? Oh yeah, that's right. To Teichi and Okanogi, that they're going to go on this training camp thing of going to this training camp thing for the paranormal. So basically, they're going to explore the school and find out what's going on. The next mystery, if you will. And Teichi notices that Yuko is avoiding him. She's in the distance in the woods, and she doesn't want to be near him. Very strange. And what ends on happening is, we get a scene with Okanogi. She's saying, "Oh yeah, yes, about Yuko and stuff." And then they move on, obviously, and they go to the room where they're going to stay for the night and everything. And Nia, Teichi's asking Kyrie, why are you doing this? All this stuff. She's like, well, you know what she is? She's very confident about herself. But the problem is, she's a bitch. And when I mean she's a bitch, I mean you think, oh, she's very, brave and everything. But she's not. Now she's by herself, she cries and everything, gets scared and everything. So anyway, long story short, that this is where they're gonna stay and there's basically a mystery called the Night Log, saying that there were things written in the Night Log, and that the ghost of the Night Log comes to the room and scares people. Now they're going to do this investigation about it at sunset. So meanwhile, they're at the fucking pool, and we see Okanogi. She's actually pretty stacked. Going, but yeah, she's and Kyrie, she's just so ridiculous. She's always, she's like a Tsunade character, but she's scared a lot. She gets scared most of the time. So while he's in the pool with them, he notices Yuko is avoiding him again, and that's not until the late night they decide to investigate the school. Okanogi decides to stay behind, and it's just Kyrie and Teichi, and they're walking through the hallway to investigate. And somebody grabs Teichi. Now, of course, it's Yuko. but a surprise. And she's like, she's so upset with him because it's like, you've been avoiding me. You didn't look at me, but also I forgot to mention, when they were in the pool, and he was supposed to look at Okanogi's swimsuit, she grabbed his head and pushed him the other way. It was like, ridiculous. So she was saying that to him. Saying that, oh, you've been avoiding me, and she calls him idiot, baka, baka. And that's when it gets interesting. They start touching, holding hands, this whole business. And then after making up, they leave the room and they see Kyrie. She's like, she's crying. Oh my god, what a bitch! Oh man, she's a weird character. She's pulling off being this brave character. She's not. She's a scaredy cat. She was like, oh come, and Yuko's trying to extend her hand to her, and she's like, I'm fine. She gets up and leaves. What a bitch. But then when they're leaving, we see the shadow. So there's obviously an evil spirit here in the school, but we don't know yet. So moving right along, they find the front door of the room they were in, Kyrie and Teichi, and then Yuko knocks on it, and then we hear this rumbling noise and shit, and they decide, Teichi and Kyrie go through the window. They're gonna go outside and through back through the window, and then they see Okanogi, and her fucking face is stand against the window. And they open, it's like, oh, sorry. She's going crazy, saying that, oh, I heard the knock and I got scared. It was just this. And then, Yuko is like, oh, that's the story with the night duty thing. A lot of shit happened in this episode. And basically, they're in the room and they're playing this game. And he's like, why do we have 4 stacks? Okanogi's like, there's a 4th person in there's a ghost here. And then eventually they're sleeping. And after that whole business, they were sleeping. And basically, we get this interesting thing with... This episode's really towards Teichi and Yuko. This is what I'm really noticing. So, she's talking to him about, about how this story came to fruition. And it was her knocking on the door every time. And she was able to go into the door and open them, because people would open the door. They thought somebody was there. And until eventually what would happen is everyone would be scared to open the door. And that was the whole story behind that story, that mystery. And then that's when Yuko, while he's sleeping, decides to sleep next to him and decides to bring Teichi on this walk, this night walk, through the entire fucking school. And we see Kyrie and she's like jealous. That's the whole thing. She's jealous of Yuko. But anyway, moving right along, they're going through it and she's dragging him, and it's like they're playing this interesting kind of music while this is going on. And I thought, wow, this is really getting good. And then going through the school, so on and so forth. And they eventually come in contact with the cursed stone. And this entire time when Yuko's pulling Teichi all throughout the camp, throughout the school, I come to the stone, and he's scared shitless, because it said in the curse, in the mystery, that whoever's name is written on the stone would be cursed, and they would die. If you write someone's name on it, that person would be cursed, and they die. But if your name is written on it, you are cursed, and you die. And he sees his name written on it, and he's like, oh my, he's freaking out now, because he thinks he's going to die. Until Yuko knocks on his shoulder, and she's got a marker. She wrote his name. And he's like, Yuko-san. She's ready. She's like, it was just, she was just, yep, that was it. I wanted to give you a prank. She went pulling a prank on him. And then we get this. Oh my god. I was totally amazed at what I saw when they decided to go to the pool. Holy shit. The animation in this show is fantastic, because in this scene, she's getting like taking off her clothes to swim, skinny dipping, and you look at the sky, and it's just, oh my god, it's just like a rainbow of colors, blues and purples and the moon. I'm like, holy shit, and greens and yellows. Fantastic scene, and then they're just swimming in the ocean, not ocean, swimming in the pool, and he's next to her, and it's like a sweet scene. And she's basically telling him when the sun's rising, you know, it was thanks to you that I was able to, yeah. And she's like saying also to him that like how these mysteries get solved, it won't be a mystery anymore, just like how her memories are, or the past, what have you. And that's basically what happened in this episode. However, wait, forgot to mention, at the very end of this episode, when we see Kyrie sleeping, this dark, evil shadow spirit is over her. So eventually they're going to find out who this evil spirit is. And they're going to have to do something about it. But it was interesting seeing this whole thing with Kyrie, with Yuko and Teichi. It was really interesting. I really liked it. Listen, everybody needs to start watching this show. You guys have got to watch this show. The animation is done by Silverlink. The opening and closing of this show is fantastic. Just blew me away. The music blew me away. The animation blows me away. It's just perfect. So check it out, man. All you my subscribers and everybody else out there, check out Dusk Maiden Amnesia. It is a great show. Great show. But that's pretty much what happened in this episode. I'm gonna give this, I'm feeling generous. I might give it a 4. Yeah, because we saw a lot of that evil spirit. We saw a lot of comedy things and fan service and what have you. So I really enjoyed it. So what were your thoughts, guys? Comments below. You know the story. This is Bonkai922. See you guys later. Oh, before I go, I want to give props to Zoro Fanboy. Props to you, man, for subscribing, and make some more videos, do some reviews, and I might subscribe to you. Okay? That's what I'm asking for you guys, man. If you do some reviews, I will subscribe. So just get onto that, See you guys later.